Yes, hello, this is local news reporter down here on the scene of the Kodak Black concert, where some concert goers were quite mad about what happened at the local concert. It appears that Kodak Black made people wait hours for a concert and then showed up and just began spinning around with some kind of fabric on his head, then proceeded to push buttons on a DJ station, causing fans to wonder why they spent that much time waiting for this concert. Let's take a look at some footage.
As you can see here, here's some nonsense. He's spinning around in circles, and I think yeah, hasn't quite figured out what's going on. Maybe he's inebriated and doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. He must be coming out of his state here. I think he realizes that he's not a musician, so he has to say some gibberish and shake the towel around. Here we go. Let's touch this DJ computer because, as we all know, great music totally comes from computers.
As you can see, that's some nonsense there, and we can all agree that there was no music played at this concert. Now, we reached out to Kodak Black for a statement, and he was too busy spouting off gibberish and spinning around in circles to answer, so we reached out to a local actual musician to get some comments on this instance. What's up, man? How's it going? Good to be here. I've heard you're an actual musician who plays real music instruments. Tell me a little bit about that. Yeah, so I'm actually a real musician. I play instruments, guitar, bass, drums, a little piano. I actually play music instruments. I actually write songs myself. I don't like push buttons on a computer and make a song and go jibba 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 over the top of it. Yeah, I play real music. Pretty wild. That's fantastic. And since you actually play real music instruments, I'm sure you think that the gibberish mumble rap is garbage, to say the least. Well, I think we can all agree that ever since the mid 2010s or so, when we started giving out participation trophies for everyone's a winner, everybody's good, everybody's a star. No, everybody's not a star. Everybody's not a musician. Everybody's not a winner. Some people aren't winners. Some people aren't musicians. Some people aren't Super Bowl champions. I'm not a Super Bowl champion. However, my feelings don't get hurt if you say that I'm not a Super Bowl champion, because I'm not. I am, however, a real musician, so when fake musicians make fake music, it pisses me off. I think we can all agree that the sounds at this concert were nothing more than bubble wrap, TikTok, gibberish horseshit. Correct? Yes, I would agree that that's horseshit. In fact, the fact that TikTok and the internet has enabled every dumb asshole with a smartphone to make music and use these AI apps and iPad generated beats to make themselves think they're a musician because I got some beats. No, your computer made sounds and you talk gibberish over it. That's not a musician. That's fucking garbage. Now, sir, I must remind you we can't use that language on the air. FCC regulations. However, no matter how many times you use foul language, it's probably still less offensive than the lyrics to the average TikTok mumble rap gibberish song. Whoa, we're live on the air? I didn't realize that. In that case, check out 10 Times as Vicious by Lipstick Fist on all streaming platforms now, and our third album is coming out soon. Listen to some real music, bro. Yes, we are live on the air. We've got to make sure that we educate people so they know what real music actually is. Listening to TikTok mumble rap garbage is a waste of your life. Now, let's cut that off. We don't want to offend anyone who's used to only hearing foul, disgusting horseshit language in their average TikTok mumble rap gibberish song. Now, one thing we can conclude by talking to an actual musician is Kodak Black and other mumble rappers are not musicians. Their concerts are mainly a loud arena filled with gibberish sounds. Let's send it back to you in the studio so you can try to manipulate the minds of any idiots watching this programming. Have a great day.